Good morning to all the green lovers and welcome to my channel, One Green Love. And if you are new to this channel, don't forget to subscribe to the channel so you are aware whenever I am dropping new vlogs on this channel. And for my return followers, hello, how are you doing, my friend? How have you been? I should say maybe, how have you been in the last month? Because I haven't been on my channel in the last month. You probably have a lot of questions wondering where I've been. I do want to answer that I've been doing really well. I just want to say I've been blessed and grateful and thankful for all my accomplishments I've gotten so far. And I appreciate every single one of you subscribers that have been following along this journey. I just want to say the last 3 years, I have put in my sweat, blood, and tears into this channel because I want to make sure that my community is aware that I am still here. And no matter where I take a break or if it's been a week, a month, I'm gonna still come back to this channel and I'm gonna let you know my updates. So if you feel as though you need to take a break, you need to go out, you need to go do it. You deserve it. You deserve it. You work hard. You're a beautiful person. You deserve it as well. And for my return followers, I just want to say thank you, thank you, thank you for following along and being so committed with this community. I really, really, really appreciate every single one of you green lovers and how far you have gotten me to this point. I congratulate every single subscriber. I have reached 430. Such a long goal to get here. Still got to get to 500 and I know that we can. With all this spiel going on that I just said, I really appreciate every single one of you. I just wanted to tell you this morning of how appreciated I am and having this channel and community, sharing it with you and experiencing it with you green lovers, because I don't know what the community would be like if it was just myself, but I am happy to share all my tips, tricks, and experiences, my stories, all of it about my plants. Just thank you to all of my subscribers. But let's get into this vlog. So grab your snack, your beverage, whatever you're gonna be munching on, and let's get to it with this vlog. Because in this vlog, I'm gonna be answering some questions about what we do in the fall, what is winter arc, what do we need to prepare for as plant parents. I got you covered. Let's get into it. I am just fluffing up the living room so that way it looks fresh for the day. I had to vacuum really quickly because we had Mr. Tech on our couch. And so I just needed to dust it off here and make the couch feel great again. I hope that your Saturday is going great and your weekend is going great. I hope your whole month has been doing really well for you green lovers. Definitely got to do some updating here and just fluffing up our pillows. There we go. Next, I'm gonna clean this glass table. I'm gonna remove my plant here and have her get some sun. One thing about the fall in my apartment, I have an east-facing window. So during the winter months, I get about maybe 4 hours of sunlight, if even that, if it's a good sunny, bright day. Right now, the sun is coming in fairly good, but by like 11, 12-ish is when the sun seems to shift in my apartment, and so then the plants get very limited lighting, but nothing to worry about because generally speaking, when it comes to house plants, depending on the plant that you may have, you know, do research on your plant for sure about the lighting. Majority of my plants that I do have right now, they take maybe a good they take up to 6 hours of sunlight for the most part, but during the winter months I definitely keep an eye on most of my plants because you don't know what's going on. And when you got the heat on and when it's cold, and sometimes your house plant, it ain't gonna be happy with you, okay? I've had my fair share of my plants either leaves dying, and you know, it's normal because it's called dormancy. And if you didn't know, plants need to do that. You know, I don't have a real explanation for it, but the definition of it would be dormancy. And when that means is that, you know, new leaves start to happen, new growth, your plant is expanding, it's growing. It's not completely dying on you. It's just going into another change of season. So just keep that in mind. And I only say that because of my experience with my beautiful Alocasia Polly. I remember in my first year, majority of her leaves fell. And I was pretty sad because I thought that she wasn't going to come back to life, but she did. She sure did. And there she is. And the same goes for my bedroom, which I need to say that she actually, let me pull her out really quickly to show you, green lovers, because I've actually lost 2 leaves. And like I mentioned again, it's due to the change of season. But just to, oops, gotta fall. But here she is. She is my lonely girl. But you know what? She's a strong girl because I know she's gonna give me another beautiful leaf. It's just a matter of time of when it will happen. But either way, I'm still happy with this beautiful big old leaf. And I hope that this winter she does very great. So I'm gonna put her right back where she was. But just to tell you, green lovers, you know, some plants go through a change and it's okay. It's normal for them to go through this change. You got to allow the plant to go through these changes because they're getting used to your climate. They're getting used to the type of environment that you're living in, the environment that you're going to bring them into. So when it comes to those winter months, you just want to make sure that they're taken care of. All right, so we cleared off our glass table. I'm gonna put my things back on here. Actually, I don't know why I put that towel away because I needed to do my plants. But before I do that, I'm gonna join you, green lovers, with coffee. I know I started with some tea this morning, but I also need a little bit of caffeine this morning. I actually am still on a journey with tea. I don't drink coffee as often, but when I do crave a little bit of caffeine, your girl will drink some coffee. So I'm gonna warm this up really quickly. I also made some banana bread this week. I'm getting into this fall vibes and embracing it. I'm gonna tell you, green lovers, I am not a fan of winter months. I'm not a fan of cold in general. It is not my favorite, even though my birthday is in the winter months. But I am learning this year to just embrace the season because we got to be grateful. Well, I don't know about you, green lovers, but I live in Virginia. And so in Virginia, if you did not know, the seasons do change out here. So we get winter, fall, spring, summer, you name it. We get all of it. My least favorite, it is fall and winter, okay? I'm gonna be honest with you, green lovers. You can let me know in the comments how you feel about it, but I love summer. I will stay in the tropicals. I will stay out there in that 90, 80 degrees weather. I will do it. That's me. That's my life. I'm gonna do this year to just embrace it and love it at the same time. I just want to show you, green lovers, Mr. T is outside baking, getting some sun while Mama's inside doing her house plants. But I love this boy. Look at him. He's just such a good looking boy. He's just in his little corner. He's like, I'm just getting my little sun. I love this guy. He just brings me so much joy, to be honest with you. He's such a big boy. But I just want to say cheers to all the green lovers. If you're drinking some hot coffee tea, cheers. Okay, green lovers, I'm going to untangle this little guy over here. I don't know if anybody has peeped or even noticed, but I have bought back all my outdoor plants because this week, I think it was this week, earlier this week, I can't really remember, to green lovers, but I think it was Tuesday or Wednesday that I was noticing that the weather starting to get a little cold outside. I just bought them all inside because all last year what I was doing was going in, going out, going in. And every time I would go to bed, I honestly was just like doing more than I should have. But that's typical plant parents, you know, we're just got a little screwless little beliefs, but we just go the extra mile. Why not, right? But you green lovers, I just want to say that I just bought all my outdoor plants, just brought them inside. I have a few around lingering here, but along with that being said, I also went ahead and just did a minor decor. I did not go all out this year. I'm keeping it very minimal this year and very minimalistic. That's the idea I kind of wanted to go with this fall-ish, but I also do need to do a little bit more shopping and go get me like a little fall wreath to put on the door, make it look cute, you know? But you know, those are all things that I'm going to bring in my next vlog. So stay tuned for that one. Right now, what I'm actually going to do is, you know, take all my plants off the stand and get them removed, put them on my glass table and start cleaning them up a little bit. But I did want to give you some updates regarding some plants, such as like the outdoor trailing plant. I will link down the name down below. Once again, green lovers, I do apologize when it comes to these names. Yo girl, I'm just gonna link them down below, okay? You'll know, look it up. You can do what you gotta do, all right? But forgive me for not pronouncing it or saying the plant name. We're just gonna keep it like that. I do want to say that this particular plant has been doing very, very well. But what I'm concerned about is knowing how it will go this fall, winter months, because I don't know. I just know that it's a spring, summer plant to have outdoors, but we will find out. You and I will find out what will happen in these months because that will be the first time that she's actually indoors. So far this whole week, she's been doing pretty well. I have had no issues. I just try to make sure that she does get some sunlight. Like I said, you green lovers, when it comes to the fall in my apartment, I don't have that much sunlight, but I will definitely be investing in some grow lights. So if you green lovers want to invest in some grow lights, I will also link down my Amazon storefront down below. So if you want to check out any items that you want to grab and get for your months, your fall or winter month, go ahead. You can, go ahead and go look because I got a lot of things on there. And that's where I got my grow lights as well. If you didn't know, I got them in January. I shouldn't say I waited. I've been wanting them for over 2 years and I just never had the budget for it. All good. I got it for Christmas as a gift and I was truly, truly happy about that. And so far we're in October? It's been doing fabulous. No complaints, no worries at all. So I definitely do recommend these grow lights if you are looking into some. I also noticed that she is still blooming at the bottom on her tips as well. So that was pretty fascinating to know that she's still growing, just still kicking, just still going. So I'm happy about that. I did bring our beautiful flower indoors as well because if you would have seen the temperature that it was this morning, you would have been like, oh no. It was 42 in the morning. What in the world? I am not ready for that. Okay, I am not. But with that being said, because of the temperature dropping so low down to 42, it's not normal for your plants to be outdoors under those temperatures, especially above 50 degrees. So I do recommend that you do bring your plants indoors. Otherwise, you're going to get a little cold snap or it might just die. And you don't want to do that. You don't want to do that to your plant. Okay, just don't do it. I've done that. I've learned a lesson. You don't want to have a cold snap or your leaves falling off or your plant completely dead because it was sitting out in the cold. So take that as a tip. Bring your plant indoors, get you a grow light or set it somewhere where it's going to have that lighting at least for 4 to 6 hours a day. Okay, that is my only recommendation. But I did bring her indoors because I'm going to set her close to the grow light so that way she can still get a lot of sunlight. I also brought back my grape ivy plants and some succulents as well that were sitting outdoors. And don't forget, I did not forget about Mr. Pineapple. He is indoors. I'm going to show you him in a second. My guy is just growing. Green lovers, I'm not going to lie. I'm going to have to get her a new pot again, because she is growing. And I've met another green lover on Facebook in the Facebook community for plants. And she sent me beautiful pictures of her pineapple plant. Oh my goodness, green lovers. Like you would not believe that hers actually grew and it had a real pineapple grow from it. Like, oh my God, I couldn't believe it. I couldn't believe that I was noticing and seeing that. And I was like, whoa, that is awesome. So let's get into it. I'm gonna take all my plants down and let's get that going. Okay, green lovers, I did want to mention to you that I had to bring my lucky bamboo over here. I did spray some water down just because her leaves were looking a little dusty. And in the meantime, my phone had died, so I had to charge it really quickly. With that being said, I was also watering some plants that did need to be watered, but I am going to finish dusting off the leaves off our lucky bamboo. But she is happy in her new home. I am so happy that she is still thriving. And I ended up putting all my lucky bamboos in this pot here pretty much to let them all bloom together. I think it's gonna look super cute. All right, and that should be good. My lucky bamboo is with my grape ivy plant in here as well. Also, remove any dead leaves that no longer are serving any piece to the plant. I'm just gonna have her start new leaves growing up top. All right, that should be good. I'm gonna set her back, and then here is the lucky bamboo and water, and she's been thriving and doing very well. Set her back in her corner here, and now I wanted to show you the water here. Look how dirty it looks after you have cleaned off your leaves. This is why I do it monthly now, because I've noticed how much dust and nasty soil, anything just landing on your leaves, how important it is to just clear that off, just to prevent any like mites or any other bugs that may grow on the leaves or the soil. Just all the above, just to prevent it. So if you have time, one day out of the month, just go ahead and get it done, and you will thank your plants later for sure. I'm gonna go dump this out and throw these guys away. Clean up my mess here, and I will finish watering my plants. So far, all the dead leaves that I've had to cut off, and it's okay because we're gonna have new ones grow in. I'm gonna vacuum my little dust, dirt. I don't know why I keep saying dirt. But I gotta get the vacuum there because I got some soil leftovers on the ground there, so I gotta make sure that's cleaned up. Gotta put my Hoya plant back in her cute home. Normally get up on here on the count, and I'm gonna put it right over here. Definitely want to invest in a grow light over here for her, because now that it's gonna be winter, don't have much light over here, but I definitely would like to invest in one. So I will be looking into that. Come on, guy. Why'd you have to turn? Sorry. I gotta fix her back up. I just don't have enough room anymore, but I'm doing my best. I'm doing my best. All right, I'm just gonna trying to have her wrap around right here, but she obviously does not want to, so I'm not even gonna force it anymore. And let's do our best to place her back up there. Alrighty, I just don't want them to touch because that's what I had to do, not stick together, and that was the whole point of me doing this. She's like wanting to have her own brain this day. I'm just gonna leave her like that because she's obviously not wanting to wrap right now. Okay, leave it like that. Not stressing because I don't want to stress the plant out anymore. And put a flower back. Gonna finish watering here. Got Mr. T. What's up, buddy? What's up, big boy? I'm just gonna finish watering some of these plants. Mind you, not all of my plants are gonna need water right now. Just obviously when your soil looks pretty much dry, just go ahead and water your plants. All right, got these guys, got the monstera, did the lucky bamboo, got that guy. Just gonna water the ones over here by my plant stand that I did not finish. Just mainly our succulents pretty much is what needs to be watered right now. Maybe the peace lily a little bit. My little purple heart. Looks like my pothos needs a little bit of water here. Looks a little dried out. All right, we did the pia. That guy has already been watered. Looks a little dry. You have to find a cute little case I am so off with my I need to find a new pot for my other amarilla flower that I've been propagating. Well, actually, the little bulb came with my big baby amarilla, and I just have a small one that came along with it, but I just haven't had the time to go find a new pot, to be honest with you. I definitely need to go get her a new pot sometime soon, so she will be in a new home shortly. And then I'm gonna water the pothos here. All right, that should be good. I did our little fig tree already this week, so I'm gonna let her live. And I believe that that is all my watering so far. But you green lovers, we have made it to the end of the vlog. I hope that you green lovers have enjoyed my little intake of the fall, my updates and what's been going on with all my house plants and just overall in general. You know, I really enjoyed making this vlog for you green lovers. Drop down in the comments if you liked it, what you'd like to see going forward. Let me know. Drop those comments. I love to hear from you, you green lovers. I thank you for watching this vlog, and I will catch you green lovers in my next vlog. XOXO, bye.